6th2tv.square.
Content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears
All right,
full
ladies and
responsibility
gentlemen,
for their
welcome
reliance
back
on such
to
content,
Sexy-
information, or opinions.
I love this. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the sexiest place to be every single Friday night. The 6th Borough from 6:30 to 8:30. We have an incredible show planned. We want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Hideaway, Pizza Rica. Let's give it away for Solar Tom. And of course, my co-host. Give it up for Denise Cassell, Mag Chop Kenny. My name is Nico. And give it away for Joe Rubo. Take it away, Joe.
It's Friday night, and it's time for the 6th Borough, and we are live from Boca Raton. And here is my co-host, Denise, my partner in crime. Tell us what's going on, honey.
Well, first of all, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's
See, I'm wearing my green.
Well, we all are in the spirit. I know that I mentioned earlier just to the crew, wear green if you want, just to be in the spirit. And what do I get from Joe?
You got to tell me that the night before, not the day of.
Doesn't own anything but black. So that wasn't going to be happening anytime soon.
This is true.
But anyway, everyone, happy Friday, happy St. Patrick's Day. We're headed in for a great weekend, and our job is to serve up some joy, some laughter, and to give you a way to go into your weekend with a smile on your face. So you're listening to the 6th Borough, and
Yes,
here,
again.
yeah,
These weeks are going faster and faster.
faster and faster. The 6th Borough, you know, we're growing our membership. We're growing drastically. If you're listening live right now, please know that you can go to our website, which is www.powerupradiotv.com, and you can actually become a member of the 6th Borough. The 6th Borough belongs to everyone.
Exactly.
All right?
And you know, the variety that we have, like tonight's show, all the different aspects and stuff, like it's every week, it's crazy what's going on.
So we know that the 5 boroughs are all from New York, but we created this. Everyone
6th
knows that
borough.
there is a 6th borough, and it belongs to everyone. But just coincidentally, for anyone that really wants to know, South Florida was dubbed the 6th borough by the New York Post, the Wall Street Journal, and also the Inquirer.
Why?
The excessive amount of New Yorkers in South Florida.
Thank you.
Especially Boca Raton.
I'm tired of them coming here.
Yeah, because you know them all, Joe. They're from the neighborhood. He's like, nah, I moved away to get away from you, cuz. What are you doing? I swear to God, I haven't seen it in a minute.
Well, everyone, you need to stay tuned. If you're on 95, just sit back. Sorry you're in traffic. If not, enjoy the rest of the show with us. We promise to give you some belly laps. And if you want to see the voice match the face, you can go to our website, like I just mentioned. If you are out and about, you can catch us on the radio. Of course, as you know, we're on 95.5. We're on 96.9. We're on 95.3. Can you tell us what stations we're on? Because
Listen,
I
don't know 'em.
I
Tell
get
me.
confused. Here it is. Go ahead, shoot.
95.3, 96.9, 106.9. There's one more, but I can't.
See, we all failed that test.
1470 AM
There you go.
and
We have it right here.
95.9.
Yes. So sorry about that, everyone, but you know, we're growing so fast and we're going on so many different stations that here we are trying to keep up with this. And we are an unscripted show. Okay, so
Can't you tell?
Can't you tell exactly? We are
Let's all talk
unscripted.
over each other.
Yeah, we're an
Show them.
unscripted show.
We'll
Look.
show them we're professional.
Yes, we're unscripted, but I do have notes just to keep everyone in shape here, and we're in the right direction. But going back to where we are today, we actually have a co-host with us today who's
Yes.
part of our family, coming
Familia.
down from New Jersey specifically, who is part of the 6th borough technically. And Joey Catalano,
Joey
thank you
Cat.
so much for being here with us today.
Great. It's about time, though, ain't it?
It's about time that you're here.
I'm representing the wise guys.
That's right, the Wise Guys show out of New Jersey, more
Yes.
specifically, not Newark, but near Newark.
Well, it all started in Newark.
Okay.
Newark, not Newark. Newark.
So, yes, we have some background feedback, but you know
Yeah,
what? We're going to
let's-
see if we can get that
Wait,
straightened
I'll
out
take
in
care
the
of that.
back.
Well, I'll take care of that. We're live. Shut up.
There it
I was
is.
gonna say, they'll make me call somebody. Joey, should I call him? What should we do? You guys aren't quiet. Show some respect.
Joey,
So-
take a walk back there. Talk to him.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, they take care of business back
So,
there.
Joey, tell us about the Wise Guy Show.
Yes,
tell
tell
us
us.
what it is.
Wow.
And how
it's,
we find you guys.
Listen, Freddie the fireman, Freddie Tenor. He's the engine. You know, without him, forget it. His wife Annette is our talent coordinator. Without her, we'd be playing pinochle around.
Oh
here.
God, yeah.
So she gets all our talent.
Yeah.
And Michael Jumpin' Gennaro. Yeah, we got
Biagio.
Biagio, the Italian singing sensation.
unbelievable.
He's all over the country. He's singing all over the place.
Can you believe?
He's amazing.
Can you believe it's going to be a year since that Italian feast already?
Yeah.
Which one?
Hallandale.
The one we went to.
Hallandale.
Oh yeah, in Hallandale. Were you?
Yeah.
That's this weekend?
No,
It should be coming up.
it's coming up soon. But
I
He's in
think it's actually
Arizona.
the 20 yes.
He's all over the country. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
We got Anthony Scala, our photographer, Roberto, our technician, and let me tell you something. We're like brothers.
what a
We're all
show!
like brothers. Yeah.
What
it's
the
great.
show is so entertaining.
It really is representative a lot of what the culture is all about, you know, but it covers all different elements of entertainment, and the talent that you've had on that show
Freddie
has
sets
just been.
everything up. It's great. You know, we go to different places and different venues, pizzerias we've been involved with.
You got all kinds of good stuff
Yeah.
happening. I've been on the show many times, and it's a blast.
We just did the Pizza Bowl 3.
Oh yeah.
We hosted it. Yeah, it was
You know,
Great idea.
We got to do one down here.
We gotta do-
We
we
know
should.
we actually should compare having a pizza bowl down here and
Because
then
everybody-
compete with the pizza bowl up north and somehow figure out who the ultimate winner
Right,
is.
everybody brags that they have the best
Yeah.
pizza in Florida.
Yeah,
Let's
it's crazy,
see.
right?
Who
Well, you
bra-
come down and test it
Yeah,
with us,
yes,
shall we?
actually, you should judge with us.
Cool. Yeah,
Hey, we got a shout out to Rigo Morales. Thank you. I'm glad you love the show, Rigo.
Hey, Joe, that's to you saying hello. I don't know,
Thank
this
you,
Joe
buddy.
or that Joe. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's all the
all
Joes.
family.
It's all family. Well, thank you so much for being here today. We really are so happy to finally have you in person.
For having me.
You know, it's family. That's what it comes down to. We're, again, very excited to have you here. But let's talk about St. Patrick's Day real quick. Okay? There's been an ongoing debate, I've heard, okay, on Facebook on where actually St. Patrick is from.
Italy.
Anyone else?
Some
Sort
people
of.
say he was born in Britain.
There we go.
He's sort of from.
That answers all the
Yeah,
questions
there it is,
right there.
Let me set the
There
record
it is,
straight.
right there, Joe.
There's the answer.
Let me set your record straight here.
The
So-
records is straight. That's it.
So, you know, as always, I like to do a little research
course.
just to inform our audience
got
and
extra-
listeners.
yeah, I see you got extra notes there
And,
this
you know,
week.
the one thing that you have to be aware of the fact that if there's any errors, we actually want you to go ahead and call us.
No, don't say that.
And where do you call us? Anyone want to rattle
You
off
can
the
have,
number?
you can have every Mama Luke in the world
Can't
calling
see it
us.
from where I'm sitting.
I'll say it. So it's
I can't see it.
888-994-4995, and make sure you're at Studio A because we want to hear any questions or comments that you have. Our show is your show, so be a part of it. Make your voice heard. I mean, we reach approximately like 10 million people, so don't you want to have that voice heard?
10 million people going to get that treat tonight?
Yeah. We have a treat lined up, all right. So, being that it's St. Patrick's Day.
I guess we got to force that on us.
Okay, hold on a second here. For those of us that are from the north, we know that what happened today was the St. Patrick's Day parade. Hi,
It
Tommy.
happened already?
Tommy.
Hey, Tommy! It's happening
Hey,
or it's going
Tommy.
on now?
Yes, it happened.
early in
It's
the-
always on St. Patrick's
early in
Day.
the day?
It was earlier today where they actually shut down Fifth Avenue in its entirety.
Wow.
Okay.
And how was it? How was the weather?
It was great up there today. Yeah.
And Kenny, what do they do where you're from?
So let me tell you about Chicago. They dye the Chicago River green.
Yep.
Bright green.
They do that every year?
Every year for St. Patrick's Day. They
See
sit
that.
there, they have these boats with spraying out the green dye or whatever it is. Probably
And what do
killing
they do
fish,
for the
but it doesn't
Valentine's
matter.
Day massacre?
Yeah, New Yorkers, we don't do that.
Red.
What is that? Does that mean that the fish turn green?
No, it's just dye. It's like a food
It's a
dye.
dye. It probably kills or something. I don't know. It's probably food, no, it's probably food coloring.
Probably kills
Right, so
something.
it only colors the water, not
I
the
mean,
fish.
Can you tell we're from New York?
painting the water
Biologists
green.
over here. Let's do something.
I always thought it was strange growing up too. I was like, I thought it was
right?
cool,
Yeah,
but
tell
you know,
there's got to be something. He was wondering why they only did it in your town and they didn't do it in New York because we had a little common sense. We're like, go and turn the water.
Well,
We
nothing's
could've got
going
beat
to
up, right,
change.
Joe?
Nothing's going to change colors of the Hudson River.
I was gonna say, Joe, it's already orange, isn't it?
You ain't coloring that.
Too much dye.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, so they actually shut down everything, but just a little bit of history. The actual parade itself is declared as being the largest and oldest St. Patrick's Day parade that honors, you know,
New York?
yeah, it was like it was the first St. Patrick's Day was in New York, and I think it was like 1762.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But the very first one was Boston. And then came along New York City, and it ran with the title of it, and then right after that was the
There's a lot
Chicago.
of Irishmen in Boston.
Yeah, there was a lot of political influence of Irishmen in Boston and New York for that matter too.
Yeah, I saw The Departed.
I saw The Departed.
We got the Westies in New York too.
West-
So a lot of
But we're going to actually set the bar straight right here, okay? We know, and this is what research says, that St. Patrick was born in Roman Britain. Now, is that Italy or is that not? Well, back then, the lines were not defined, okay?
That's a history lesson. I like this.
Not geographically anyway, but Roman, it does at some point, of course, is the descendant of what Italy is today.
But I
So-
read his parents were descendants of Italy.
Well, I didn't get that far, but what I did get to that he was born in the late 4th century. Unfortunately, he was kidnapped at
Really?
the age of 16.
He was definitely Italian.
He's definitely Italian.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He had a
And he
ransom.
escaped, even better. So we know that he's definitely Italian, right? He escaped, yeah, or that too. He was taken back to Ireland because taken to Ireland as a slave, and then he escaped, and then he returned back in, I don't know, the year 432, and his goal was to convert the Irish to Christianity. And so that was his mission, and he did a lot of great work.
That's why he's a saint.
And the reason why it's the 17th of March is because that's when he passed.
Oh.
He passed March 17th in 461.
what
And
date?
what's that?
What was the date?
March 17th.
Of what?
Oh, the year 461.
461?
Yes, that's like way back. Okay, that's way back. So
right
he's
after God
also
died.
he used the shamrock. So the
Right after
shamrock
Jesus
came to
died.
be recognized as him using it to teach everyone of the Holy Trinity. So the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and that's why the shamrock is so well recognized. And last but not least, he did great work, and he opened up a number of monasteries, churches, and schools. So everyone, you've been schooled about St. Patrick, and at the end of the day, all I know is that I
said-
like my green beer.
She said that it was safe for the fish.
She said
Yeah,
no.
Wendy.
She said it was last
They
weekend.
did it last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did
last
see that
week,
they did
yeah,
it last
Wendy.
week.
Why
Who
did they do it a
knows?
week before? Dumb Chicago.
Who knows?
What are
Who
you gonna
knows?
do?
Who knows
Try to
what's
get-
going on in that city?
It's less expensive
Wait a
when you
minute.
celebrate off
That
holidays.
was important. It said on St. Patrick's Day in 1930, Al Capone was released from jail.
Of course he was.
Congratulations.
You beat me to the punch.
Oh, you knew? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's very good. I'm glad
I
that
did some
you.
research.
Hey, for all of you that don't know, we actually have a screen that gives us, what
These
the
little-
national day of the calendar
little tidbits.
is. Little tidbits of information. But anyway, so there you go. That's St. Patrick's Day.
But there's
And
one more thing you didn't talk about.
I know what you're going to say. Bring it up.
The original color was blue.
That's right.
I didn't know
That was the original color. It was blue. It was not green.
And
Yep.
now it turned
Yes.
green.
It turned green. Well, you
I didn't
kind
get that
of.
far in the.
Shamrock.
I didn't get that far in the article.
Well, there was green in Italy. I don't know, part of the color scheme, part of the
Part of the Irish flag is green. too.
Catholic garb that they wore and the tire and all that stuff. So the shamrock is green. So I guess it all came together. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how we celebrate them. Everybody gets schmammered.
Smammered?
Schmammered, yeah.
He has the way
Yeah,
of.
like a schmedium. Like Vinny and his schmediums. I'm like, buddy, you been working out? And he's like, no, I got a schmedium on. I'm like, oh, no.
Leave the shirt in the dryer a
Got
little
12,
longer.
14. This kid's got like a kid's 12, 14 on it. I swear to God. I'm like, kid, cuz you're looking big. He's like, yeah, I buy my clothes small.
Well, we have Kenny with us that's always chopping it up, and he comes up with these one-liners. I think the best one is, what was it? Come to Broward on vacation,
Oh, yeah.
you live on
I'm
pro.
on vacation, leave on probation.
Spring break.
Broward
That happened
County.
some
Yeah,
kid-
right?
You see some
Spring
kid-
break, come on down.
No, you see
for
some
it.
young kid attack the Def Leppard drummer?
Are you
One arm?
serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on with this? I saw that.
No,
I'm
I
like,
did
show?
not.
what
No,
that
the guy
performing?
was in his hotel smoking a cigarette outside, and some spring breaker from Chicago, no, from Ohio.
Ohio.
The
mistake on the lake.
He tackled him and started beating up the guy. And then some lady tried to help, and he turned around and beat up the lady.
Oh my
The
Goodness.
kid was young too, 18, 19 years
We
old.
are in spring break here, and a very big event during the 80s, and it kind of lost its lure because some laws were laid down, and it was just a lot for our communities to handle with these kids.
It's getting crazy again.
It's getting back
Yeah.
up there. They're really
Well,
trying to
everybody
keep
was-
the control going.
Everybody was closed in for 2 years, so now they're letting loose.
Well, those kids were little, so I mean, they were probably still in high school, so now they're let loose,
Yeah,
right?
they
So,
You think he knew it was the drummer from Def Leppard? It was just like a
doubt.
random
Some
attack.
one-armed guy smoking a cigarette, and he attacked him.
Man,
Crazy.
he's like, I could take the one-armed guy. Like, what's going on there?
Well, anyway, for those of you
That's
that
for
are, I missed that one.
was
Tommy, he
interesting,
said thank you
Denise,
for
thank
your.
you.
Oh, well, you're
comments,
welcome for everyone that's listening.
information.
Is he wearing shorts? Yes, Joey is wearing shorts.
Tommaso wants to know if you wear
I'm wearing shorts.
Tommaso.
Tommaso.
Tommaso, yeah, what is it to you if I'm wearing shorts?
He's in Florida. What are you talking about? I swear to
Exactly.
God.
Ask him if he's smoking a cigar.
You smoking a cigar?
Well, this is some interesting information. I'm glad you enjoyed this. We have some more things coming up, but let's move on to our show. We have some interesting guests lined up. And for this show, we're going to be, and if you saw our flyer, hopefully we can bring it back up. We have Frank, and I want to see if I'm going to say this right. Ruffolo? Or Ruffolo. God, darn it, Ruffolo.
I would have said Ruffalo too.
I would have said Ruffalo. I swear to God.
Yeah, I would have.
As long as you don't call me late for dinner.
There you go.
Yeah, boy, that's it. I knew it. We'll call him Frankie. That's it. Frank.
Frank, if we have Frank with us, who's an author, screenwriter.
A very busy man like
And
Kenny.
a very, very busy man, award-winning as well, and has a super talented. Frank, welcome
There
to
he
the
is.
show.
Welcome.
Welcome
Hey,
to the
Frank.
6th Borough.
Back in the borough.
You're in back
Washington
in the-
Heights, baby.
Yes. What part of what of the borough you're from? Where'd you say?
Queens.
Washington Heights.
Washington Heights.
Queens.
All right then. You are definitely part of the 6th Borough family, no doubt. How long are you living here now in Florida?
Oh, I lived in Florida longer than I lived in New York. 79.
In 79.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Well, let's go back in time. We're going to have some fun with this, and we want to know, always, we want to know who our guests are, a little bit about their background and how they arrived to what they're doing today. Are you ready to do that?
Sure.
Okay. So we know so far that you were raised or born in New York, Washington Heights, and so tell us the journey from there. Did you go to school there, and how did your interest in writing come to be?
I was born in the Heights, but then we moved to South Bronx. Then we moved to Queens Village. Then we moved on to Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island. Then I eventually, after I got married, my wife and I, we were living in Massapequa, and then we decided to hell with the snow and all that stuff. We went to New York. We came down here. So we've been down here since '79. And I was in the private sector, purchasing manager for a couple of companies down here, and I started writing 2006, 2007.
So that came later on.
Later on, yeah. And now I've got 11 books published, 7 screenplays. I got screen credit for a screenplay. We're pushing to make some of my books into screenplay, and I met Kenny about 10 years ago.
About 10 years
About
ago,
10
when
years
I
ago,
first opened
and-
Mag Shop.
I had an idea for a story where the fashion guy is going to get involved in an assassination attempt. So I picked Kenny and changed the name of his company. In the book, it's called Art Chop, and asked Kenny to do the cover of my book, and
There we
this
have
came
it.
out.
And I'm on the
Operation
cover.
Retribution. Kenny's right on the cover.
That's amazing. We have to say always, once again, almost every show, Kenny is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
Our
though,
Kenny
if
is like everywhere. And look at
There he is.
there he is on the
With a
cover.
bullseye in his head.
Bullseye.
Yes. So remember, we have our listeners, and then we also have our viewers. So we once again encourage you, if you can, go to our website, because you have to be able to see our facial expressions and our voices,
Yeah.
and what we're actually demonstrating during the show, because it just adds a whole nother dimension to our show. But going back to Frank now, it's interesting that we've had many, many guests that have been in one line of work or something totally outside of what they wound up doing today. And that sounds like what you're, Frank. I mean, like so one night you woke up and said, "I'm going to write," or did you
Basically,
have?
almost. Basically, I
Basically,
woke up one
almost?
morning and said I had a great idea I told my wife Christine I had a great idea for a screenplay, and I just picked up a notebook and started writing, and I had about 7 or 8 pages down, and I went, I better put this on a computer.
And you
This is
couldn't
getting
stop.
serious here, and I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
And the voices in my head's been that ever since.
That's
so,
the trick.
So I've got another 4 books that I've written that haven't even been published yet. So
Fiction or non-fiction?
All fiction.
All fiction.
Wait a minute. The voices in the head.
I like that. I
The
get them all
voices
the
in
time.
the head. Is that what goes on in the creative minds?
Yep.
The voices in the head come from all different angles,
That
and all of a
must be
sudden
very
things come
creative.
together.
I hear the voices once in a while.
You hear voices. Do you hear dead people?
I
Is
hear,
the
him, I,
question.
hear him, I hear him every day.
All the
when I'm
people
in
I hear are
traffic.
alive.
I hear a good one and I hear a bad one. I don't know what's going on there.
Joey's listening to different voices in the background over there. Yes, we can take that offline later.
I can tell you that Frank came down with his lovely wife to Miami Swim Week when I did my show. And I remember him walking up to me after, and he's like, listen, I've had this story. I want to use you for this story. I got to tell you, after watching your show, I have the perfect story
That's
for
where I
you."
got the idea from. After watching his show, I said, I'm gonna do a hit on a runway, and he's gonna be part of the characters, him and his company. So that's how it's.
So as you're sitting here, any voices in your head about our story here? What's going on here? Because we're still trying to figure that out. Oh yes, you hear voices in the head. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it is very true. So you've written how many books did you say so far? And which one was your first book?
Gabriel's Chalice was my first book. That's about the
Gabriel's
days leading
Chalice.
up to Judgment Day.
Oh, right then.
And then my second book was that was about terror attacks in the United States. And then I started writing a Jack Stenhouse mystery series, which now I've got five books in that series. There's going to be another 3. And I've got one standalone, which we're getting closer to getting into movie productions about human trafficking. So it's called Stuck in Traffic.
That was your first
Wow.
book, Gabriel's Chalice? Your first?
Gabriel's Chalice was my first book, yeah.
The one that you just mentioned, Stuck in Traffic, is that going to be based on some realistic facts about
Yeah.
trafficking?
It's fictionalized, actual accounts of what people went through. It's
But
not pretty.
fictionalized.
It's a fictionalized story, but what's depicted in the book is what actually victims of stuck in trafficking went through.
Okay.
And
That's a
it's
very
not
touchy subject.
A pretty book.
No, we've actually covered that topic here on our show several times, and it's a very, very sensitive topic, and it must stop in our country, and we need to make sure that we.
28 million people are stuck in the world in trafficking.
Really?
28 million.
Yeah, I mean they've even come up with now ways.
And Florida's
to
number
identify.
3 in the U.S.
What is it?
Florida's number 3 in the U.S.
On the
human
trafficking. Yeah, for human trafficking. It's really a
That's
very sad
amazing.
thing. Yeah, thank
And
you
it's
for
not
that
just
tidbit.
sex.
Thanks for the
And
information
it's
on
not
that.
just sex either. It's
It's everything.
organ harvesting is part of it too. So it's not
Organ
nice.
harvesting?
Manual
Organ
labor.
harvesting.
So they use the people for their organs. That's a horror story in itself.
That's a horror story in
Itself,
itself.
yeah.
For organ, involuntarily providing organs.
Involuntarily.
I thought that's what he said.
Yeah, there's that's some crazy
Yeah,
things.
because people pay big money for it. That's
Big money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And,
there-
there's big people involved, so that's why nothing's being done.
Right.
it's a horrible situation. But you know, people like you that are writing about things like this bring it to the forefront, and if anything, others will learn more about it and go on measures of trying to help make it stop here in our country. So, moving into your other books, though, I'm just curious. So, as a writer, I mean, are you just like behind a desk or in front of the computer 10, 12 hours a day, or do you write for 2 hours, stop, and go back? Like, what does that look like for you?
I usually write in the morning, so it's 3 or 4 hours in the morning, and then that's it. Get my ideas of the day, and then 3 or 4 hours in the morning. You know,
You
as I get older in age, it's harder to sit for a long time.
But I mean, do you do that every day religiously, or just when you're feeling it?
Just when I feel it. I haven't. The last book I wrote was about 2 months ago. I've sort of stopped writing novels. I'm more involved now with screenplays. So
Oh.
I'm getting more involved with writing screenplays. I've also, with a partner of mine, we started a 501c3 nonprofit. So we're going to be promoting the entertainment and the film industry here in Florida. So I'm getting more involved with that too.
Awesome.
We're getting involved with fundraisers, and we're getting grants written and all that stuff. So
Well, Frankie,
writing is taking a back seat. But I also got involved with a sitcom, which
okay.
I've wrote around 4 episodes for, and we're trying to reboot the old I Love Lucy show. So it's in
The
modern
old
times.
I love that.
In modern times, so it's so I'm getting involved with that too. So I'm working more now than when I was working 9 to 5.
It's just
Wow.
amazing how with time it's like a fine wine, you just get better. Your talent gets better, your creativity gets better. Maybe harder to sit down longer, but it does get better.
I've heard that from a few people.
And sit down. Oh, jeez. Well,
People that are sitting in here.
it's so pretty.
It's like Tin Man syndrome. Oil can, oil can.
If anyone wants to go ahead and get any of your books, how do they go ahead and do that?
Well,
Wait a
you
minute.
can buy them from Amazon.
We got to hold that. We got to go to commercial.
Go to commercial.
After commercial, give us that information.
All right, so check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back momentarily. The 6th Borough, stick around. And now you know. Let's go.
WWNN Pompano Beach, WIRK HD3 Indiantown. Programming paid for by Vic Canales Media Group. Broadcasting from the Robes Studio. Injured recently? Call the Robes Law Group, where winning is a habit. 561-570-5700. 561-570-5700. Robes, winning for you and our community. Your home for the true oldies channel. After our previous all-time record-breaking attendance concert, we're back. This time with a Motown tribute. The True Oldies Channel and Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation present the last show of the Carlin Park After Dark concert series. And we've left the best for last. On Saturday, April 8th, come see one of the most exciting and vibrant shows yet with Legends of Motown with the Crush Party Band. Get ready to dance the night away to some of the greatest Motown hits of all time. The Crush Party Band's Legends of Motown will take you on a trip through some of the greatest songs of the 60s and 70s. This free show is open to the public, but VIP pod seating is also available for purchase at TrueOldiesFLA.com. Don't be left out. It's the grand finale of the Carlin Park After Dark concert series. Saturday, April 8th at the Seabreeze Amphitheater in Jupiter, 750 South State Route A1A. Brought to you by Margaritaville at Sea, Sloman's 1-800-ALARM-ME, the Robes Law Group, the Jupiter Joe Money Show, online at JupiterJoe.com, and the True Oldies Channel. For more information or VIP seating, visit TrueOldiesFLA.com. Alexa rocks, and now so do you.
How can I help you?
Just say, Alexa, play True Oldies FLA.
Okay, playing it now.
Now, you've got the good time oldies.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com.
The Hideaway of Palm Beach. Free food all night from our gourmet kitchen. Drink and dance specials all night. Exclusive private VIP rooms. Top shelf bottle specials. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Come meet our top-notch bartenders and servers. And of course, the most beautiful entertainers in Palm Beach. The Hideaway. Palm Beach's hidden gem. The secret is out. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Located at 1152 Old Okeechobee Road, West Palm Beach. Open 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. 7 days a week. The Hideaway of Palm Beach.
Come back to the 6th Borough. The section is place to be every single Friday night from 6:30 to 8:30. Quick shout out to the Hideaway. Quick shout out to Solar, Tom, and of course Pizza Rica. Let's go. We are live. Welcome back. Take it away, Denise.
Welcome back, everyone. That was our little commercial break there, and so much happens when we go to break. It's just amazing. We accomplish like 1,000 things within 30 seconds. But anyway, we're back, and we have with us Frank Ruffolo. He's going to beat me up afterwards, I just know, because I'm saying it incorrectly. But the point is that we have him here. He's an author-screenwriter, and he's most recently written the book that he's going to talk about with us and has already, called Operation Retribution. And Frank, tell us where it is that we can get the book.
You get it online at Amazon or Barnes & Noble, but if you're in the Boca Raton area, come down to the studio, and they're selling my books here. So.
All right, then.
Oh, right at our
Easy
studio.
enough, right here in the studio. And we're going to actually put the book up on our website as well, so that this way they are able to click through as a guest, and they'll click under your name, and they can get to the Amazon link where they can go ahead and buy the book themselves.
But on our website, we sell them for $10 more. You know what I mean? So we can catch a $10. What? I'm only joking.
Well, no, there's a lot of seriousness to that, but the point is that we want you to make sure that
Anybody see Frank's face?
we
Sell it for what they can get for. I mean, I get my cuts, so sell whatever you want to get for
What
it.
a joke for Frank's asking, all right?
Yes, exactly. We're going to head, but the point is that we want to help promote this book, and it looks very. The name itself is very, very interesting. I have a question. How did you come up with this name, Operation Retribution?
It's a rebirth of a villain from the previous book, and he wants this, and he's all upset of all the people that did him dirty in the first book. So he's in the book. He says, "I'm going to start Operation Retribution," and he gets back at a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and a lot of people get bumped off.
All right, then. Well, I for one, am going to go ahead and read the book. I love reading, and I think that if you're can they get this on like a Kindle, or can they also just read it
It's an ebook on Kindle or printed.
Or printed? There's nothing like a printed book, in my opinion, but those of us that have audio and wanted to do it in that way, it's feasible.
No audio yet. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of expensive doing audiobook.
Well, either way, you can certainly get information on. Once again, how do we get the book?
Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. Come down to the studio here at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard. They sell my books. You can contact me by email. I sell them direct at frankarufolo@gmail.com, and that's how you get all my stuff.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your beautiful wife being here with us as well. Christine, we love having you here in the studio. We invite you to stay for the rest of the show because we have a really good lineup for the rest of the show. Be with us. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Frank, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
Boy, Frank.
Good luck with the rest of the writing of your books. We look forward to always seeing more that's done. So how do you like that, Joe? I mean, we talked about how many people we've had on.
The books and the screenplays and the authors we've had on. It's like, this is
We've had a heck of a lineup.
Must-see TV. And wait, I just heard through the grapevine, it's official now?
It's official.
Everybody's got to tune in for this one. The second part of our show, we're going to have Chef Karma
Yes.
with her sushi.
Yeah.
And where's that sushi going to be laid out on? Kenny?
It's gonna be laid out on Denise.
Very own live
Oh, yeah.
sushi platter.
Yes, live sushi
Now that's
platter.
what we're talking about. Let's go fire up the camcorder. Let's go. What the heck?
It's all PG, people. It's all PG. We're
Yeah,
gonna
with
keep
the
it
saran
clean.
wrap.
Let
It's,
your
nobody can
mind
see it. It's saran wrap. Don't worry, Denise. Everything's gonna be okay.
Frank, what were you saying about the voices in our head?
I was gonna say, Frank.
Well, in
Hit record,
actuality,
Frank. You might need this later.
Well, while that's going on, Vinny, we're gonna need you to run to the store.
Yeah, right. We don't have any problems. with
Listen,
this
I don't
guy.
eat sushi, but I might start eating.
oh no.
I'll tell you right now. We'll send this guy out for raisins for his meatballs.
Oh, I
you know
opened,
what I mean?
I opened a box of
Any more
Pandora.
lip out of this guy, I'll tell you.
Metal sandwich.
Oh, jeez. I am going to be clothed, but the reason being is that the model that we were supposed to have could not make it, so I'm going to be substituting so that you can get the imagination of what her work is, and we will show that. So everyone, do stay tuned. Once again, if you want to watch us live, if you're on your phone, you can, or just at your laptop, your iPad.
The rest
How
of the guests can
exciting.
leave now.
Are they wrapping you in
Oh, I'm
saran wrap,
staying.
or what are they doing?
Come down to the studio, get some sushi.
Yes, exactly. So you can actually go ahead and see us live, and it's www.powerupradiotv.com, and sign up, become part of the 6th Borough family.
The Sixth
Do you only
Borough
do
madness.
sushi, Denise, or do you do like, a whole like a tay and little, meatballs and
Only-
raisins?
only
and
in
some
private.
Pineapple pizza over here. Joe loves both Joes love the pineapple pizza, these guys.
Oh my goodness,
Can't
yes.
wait till it's their birthday. I'm gonna knock on their door with a pineapple
Look
pizza.
at Joe's face. Look at the look he gives you.
I know, Joe gives me the evil look. I love it.
It's almost the same look as the day you handed him that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're going to move on to our next guest, Joey Catalano.
Joey!
Who's here with us, and we have him co-hosting with us for the entire show. But you have to go back for a second here. We actually talked about if you are a musician, an artist, or an author, you can actually come on our show, and we will debut you. And just go ahead and go to our website. You can contact us, and we'll let you know how you can actually come on our show
Right, 'cause
and talk about your book.
Last week we had the live performance by the Nasty Boys.
Yeah, they
That's right.
were nasty. They were
That was
filthy all
awesome.
over
So
the
we
place.
want to do that every week. We want to feature you on the show.
Yep.
Come and show us what you got.
Yes, and
Like
we're
Denise
not.
is going to do tonight.
Absolutely.
We're not just radio, we are also TV. So once again, match the voice, the expressions that we have on our faces. When you're listening, just go in person. It just makes the show that much more enriching and fun. But Joey, thank you so much for being here with us. We actually opened up, and we were just talking while we were on the break about our show last week, about the concept, and go ahead, Nico, express what just happened with our show last week and what we just said to Joe.
The meatballs.
About the meatballs?
The meatballs.
I don't know. We had a show last week, and 99% of it was about how, us Italians, we had meatballs, and then these people put raisins in. I guess they're getting bored, you know what I mean? And so we had a whole show about it. And actually, ironically, it's really, really good, if I may. I know we're teasing you a little bit, but nonetheless, it was really, really good. But it was absolutely hilarious.
I heard it's a Sicilian thing.
But you got to use
Sicilian,
veal,
yes.
beef, and pork.
No, he did. He did good.
that's-
No,
He
of course.
means Cousin Vinny.
was really
Cousin
good.
Vinny's the one who we're talking about.
Vinny, the gravy was amazing.
No, everything was wonderful. Yeah, you call it
Oh,
sauce.
come on, let's not start with that. Gravy.
Hold on, cuz. Wait, Joe, Big Joe. Listen, he's from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, we'll give him a break.
You give him a break, so his verbiage is a little. He can still call soda pop. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I
No,
call
he
it
does.
pop.
Look at him.
I call it pop.
Yo, you say, yo, let me get you a pop. You're gonna slap me in the face, right? I swear to you. You want a pop? You're like, who are you talking to like that? That's what he was brought up. I'm just saying. So if he calls it sauce, or what he calls it ragu, I think he calls it ragu. You know what I mean? Minga, it tastes just from the jar. Tastes
Ragu
delicious.
actually means meat sauce in
Ragu,
Italian.
ragu is the Italian way to say, right?
Yeah.
That's the way you say
Meat gravy.
Gravy, ragu.
So going back to the actual show from last week, though, we had introduced the raisins into the meatball, which was a lot of fun. Cousin Vinny and his mom actually made it.
It was
It was
good.
very good. Honestly, the first time I really was trying to be very polite at the table trying it, and I have never
Called me right away.
I got in the car. I'm like, I don't know what just happened, but I had a raisin and a meatball. I'm not sure if I'm going to be okay, but it was actually very interesting. But we have a further story to that about Joe having to witness pineapple on pizza.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
No, it was the best. The delivery boy came. I opened up the pizza. I'm standing next to Joe. He looks and took attack at me as if I made the pizza and made him eat it with a gun in his face. Eat it. I go, Joe, Mingy, look at this. They got pepper on it. Oh my God, they put pineapple in it.
I would have grabbed the delivery boy by his neck.
There, look, that's the picture. That's Joe. Eat the pizza, you greasy Italian. Look at you, eat the pizza.
Joe Pesci, my friend, right here.
Yeah,
He looked
Joe
at me and
Pesci
goes, Nico,
witnessed
why did you disrespect the pizza like that by putting the pineapple on? I go, Joe, I don't work here, bro. What are you talking about? I opened the box.
They never brought us
here.
pineapple
Get that
pizza
outta
yet
here.
after that.
Oh my God.
I was like, did that guy Vinny make the pizza wearing the schmedium? I was like, what? Joe.
Back to the schmedium. No, so Joe, honestly, I'm glad you're here because we do have that constant conversation. Is it gravy or is it sauce?
It's great. It's sauce until you put the meat in it.
Yeah,
then
once
it
the meat
becomes
sits
gravy.
in
Joe is the guest. What is it in
Joe,
your
what do you
world?
think?
Yeah, Joe.
Well, listen, it's once right, you put your meatballs, you put your brajol, your neck bones, whatever you're going to put in your red stuff. It becomes gravy.
Yep.
Oh, we have we have the
That was a very
we
stern
have
no
an
there from the
authority
audience.
in the house. Pomodoro sugar And the word means sauce.
Oh, she
Only
Googled it.
Italian
What
Americans
happened?
call
What'd
it
they say?
anything else. Thank you, Tommaso.
Why is he an authority?
Ragu linguistically is a sauce. Means sauce.
Yeah.
Padura
That's right.
sugar means sugar. Sugar means zuga means sugar.
Zuga, yeah.
And sugar is in
Spanish,
sauce.
it's azúcar.
Azúcar.
Yeah, we just leave out the A.
Yes. But so wait, what do you call it up north?
What?
Is it like what?
Gravy.
Gravy.
Yeah.
That's a North. That's a
Because
that's
there's
a,
meat in it.
No, I always call it gravy.
I call it gravy no matter
Me
what.
too. Me too. All the
Right.
time. Freddie calls it sauce.
Who?
You're Freddie.
Tenor?
Yeah.
No way.
We argued about that.
No.
Go get him.
We're all gravy.
then we-
All the wise guys are gravy.
That's why I love you guys.
Pretty sure.
Atzo, as they would
Yeah,
say.
so wait, hold on.
Atzo,
get him,
let's
Joe.
see what
Hold
you
on.
got in the back there.
Freddie, call it.
Atzo.
Doing today, Atzo. That's for Michael.
Oh.
Jumping Gennaro, my
Jumping
man.
Gennaro.
What do you guys call in? Freddie, Mike, Roger,
Where are they?
come on.
They're
Why
probably
not?
drinking
Give
it.
us a call.
It's St. Patty's Day. They're drinking.
Oh, yeah. There you go. They're drinking red wine and smoking cigars.
Green wine.
Green wine. Oh my God.
And smoking cigars.
Well, let's see, because we have another comment. Because I'm from Italy,
from
none of you are.
Go
not
back.
Sure. Go back. We got it. Okay. At the end of the day, Tommaso's going to have to reap some backlash on that. So I just want to go back to now. Let's go to you, Joey. And I did some reading and research on you, and we know that you're on the Wise Guys. But another story that we have on here, and I just love our backstories, that I found out that you're in your old world. You were a restaurateur.
My old world, yeah. Let's see. I was born in Newark, New Jersey. Went to
That's
school
all.
there. Right out of high school, I went to Atlantic City to work in the casinos.
All right.
It was either go to college. My mother said, "You're going to go to college, or you're going to go work in Atlantic City." I said, "I think I'm going to go to AC." So, did a little career down there. Left, I missed my family. Came home, worked down at Ports of Newark. That was pretty interesting, with all the wise guys. I mean, anyway, did that for a while, and then I opened my own restaurant. Yeah, I opened my own restaurant.
And that was right on, what was the name of the street that I remember?
Chestnut Street.
Chestnut Street.
Catalucci's.
Catalucci's, okay.
Did well. Got
long
out
you
of
have
it.
that for?
It's a lot of work. A lot of work.
restaurants
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
marry
It's
to
a
it.
lot. It's a lot of work. And then what I do after that? Went back to the casinos. Then wound up leaving the casinos again, and then I came home, and what did I do after that? Holy. Almost.
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 He didn't swing.
Check swing.
Oh my God. Then I did so many things. Forget it. Then I opened another restaurant up called Pal Joey's. I named it after the Sinatra movie.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. And from there on, I did this and that, and then I got into acting.
How long you been doing that now?
It's going to be 4 years.
And you've been rocking it.
You have.
It's okay.
Yes. Look how
I'm
we have a
having fun.
picture of you.
I'm having fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm meeting a lot of great people, and I got a little taste. I got a little tast, and I like it.
You
got
got
a
bit by
question.
the
I'm
stardom.
having fun. Yeah, I'm having fun.
I got a question.
You and Kenny over here, two movie
Because
stars.
you started off. You were doing the restaurants. You're obviously food is a big thing. So
I worked for the Newark Public Schools for years. I left that out 18 years with the Newark Public Schools.
What did you do?
I was a cafeteria manager,
Oh, okay.
and I did all the buying and selling, all that, working out stuff.
Did you put any raisins in the meatballs?
No,
what was the first role that
guy
you
over
got?
there, he's never gonna live that down.
Never. What was the first role that you got? How did it start off for you? What was
Well,
the starting point?
My wife sent a picture in to the Many Saints of Newark.
Okay.
They were casting they wanted a clean-cut Italian, no tattoos, that had knowledge of cards. So,
Atlantic City,
Atlantic-
Italian
They
cars.
send my picture in, and before you know it, they call me 2 days later, and they says, "We want you to be in the movie." I said, "Okay." Well, by the way, they picked you out of 1,500 guys.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
I was one of 4.
Wow.
So I had a little, I forgot what they call it, I was
Upgraded.
background, what do they call it?
Extra? You want an
No,
extra?
no,
You're
it
upgraded.
was like a
Upgraded,
step up
yeah.
from that, whatever. Anyway, I worked with Ray Liotta.
Oh, wow.
This scene was phenomenal. And when the movie came out, I almost died because the whole scene was cut. 80% of the scene was cut out.
Oh.
remember
But you
So-
still made it up.
Ray
Yeah.
Liotta.
Happens though, right?
But listen, it was my first movie. I didn't know what to
Ray Liotta was in
expect.
Many Saints of Newark? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, it was, actually, I was watching. It was on TV the other day.
I watched when it first came
Yeah.
out.
It's actually on right now on one of the cable channels.
I didn't say it, you did.
Whatever.
Joe, are you always cast for the type A Italian look?
What do you think?
That's why I asked. You know what I mean? I didn't know if you wanted to do a little break dancing.
Yeah, just me.
Maybe a boy band, Joe's when I was boy working. I swear to God, you're like the
As long as I can wear that hat sideways like that, that's cool,
it,
yeah.
That's my swag, because I can't think straight. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm basically that mob guy, you know, yeah.
Perfect. You got the good look for it.
Yeah,
I
thank
mean,
you.
it's
Don't have to
authentic.
act.
Thank you.
Authentic.
What other projects do you have that you've worked on, and what is in the forefront? What's coming up?
Let's see, my second movie was Bruce Osia's The Family's Feud. I did that in Rhode Island. It's a comedy. Great. A lot of the Sopranos are in it.
Yeah.
My dear friend Artie Pasquale, he's actually the godfather of the Wise Guys, our
Oh, is
Wise
that
Guys
right?
show. Yeah.
Okay.
Show? Yeah.
And I got really close to him. He's my mentor. And from there on, I did, let's see, after that, I did, I'm trying to put them in order in my head, but
No
it's pretty
matter.
tough.
We can all Google it,
We
but go
got-
ahead.
I did The Family's Feud. I did For the Love of Pizza. It was a short comedy. What did I do after that? Oh, well, The Mob King, of course.
The Mob King.
The Mob King, Ciro's Mob King. That's going to be a,
We've had Ciro on the show.
I know.
Yeah.
Twice, right?
With
I think
Tommaso
twice.
was here too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've known
He's going to get a beat when I see him.
Ciro's supposed to
Talking
call-
about my shorts.
Ciro's supposed to call in. I
Oh,
hope he
good.
calls in.
And then I did a really good movie, Greg Russo's Jersey Bread.
What's it called? Jersey?
Jersey Bread, B-R-E-D.
Okay.
Born and raised bread.
Right.
Sure.
That's going to be a smash. I've seen the movie. It's going to be a smash.
Good one?
Yeah.
I do have a question. Now, here you are, doing your thing, working in the Newark school system. I mean, was this something that was just a desire and its surface? Because your wife went ahead and submitted your picture?
Listen, I got my foot in the door, and one thing led, I did the mob movie con, I did the Soprano con, that's where I met Freddie and Michael. They interviewed me during the,
During that?
right? And just became friends, found out that he was from Newark. He was a fireman in Newark, and we hit it off. Michael was from Newark. It was just
And that's,
unbelievable.
we're talking the Wise Guys.
Right, about the Wise Guys, right. So then I joined that show with them, not too much later after that. And
really taken off, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's I think 33,000 members now,
Yeah.
something like that.
You're
Yeah.
acting, are you the good guy or the bad guy?
Which do you prefer?
I think I'm the bad guy.
You're the bad guy?
Yeah, usually.
You play that better?
Yeah, I got whacked a few times already.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
can't believe
I got
it.
whacked
You
a
knew
few
it was
times.
coming.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
Listen,
better
Joe
to get whacked.
Pesci got whacked.
got whacked too,
So
eh?
look at look what he yeah. Right.
Every
so,
movie got whacked.
Right.
You're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
You're gonna get whacked on film.
There you go. It's like you have the resurrection right away thereafter.
I've gotten whacked in a movie too.
When I was young,
On the cover of a book, bro. What are you talking about?
I wanted to whack my ex-husband.
well, that's a whole nother one.
Let me tell you, those
I grew up in Newark, and there was Wise Guys on every corner.
everywhere, yeah.
Of
everywhere.
course.
Oh yeah.
A little section called Down Neck.
What's it called?
Down neck.
Down Neck.
Down neck.
I know that girl.
No, no.
I saw that movie.
No, that's Deep Throat.
I heard. Yeah. No, my girl's name was Sore.
Easy. PG,
Freddie's gonna come running out.
PG-13. Warning.
Freddie running like the robot. Danger.
Oh my God. Lost in Space, right? Lost in Space. Yeah.
Best. Can't say anything. Like, what we
Danger,
really
Will
mean-
Robinson.
Danger.
What we really mean is exactly.
So I picked
Down Neck,
I picked up a lot of movement from what I've seen as a kid.
Right.
And
What I noticed too, the movies you were in and stuff, a lot of the same group of actors work together.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Lex
cool.
Scorsese has his little group. He
Yeah.
had his group for years. So listen, this business, it becomes like a friendship almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I did another movie with Artie Pasquale called The Italian Cowboy in New York. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, it was pretty
I'm
cool.
having a moment trying to envision that, but can
Yeah.
I was like, what did he just like?
let me pause. Okay.
Well, listen, Stallone's an Italian cowboy now with his
Tulsa.
Italian.
right?
Cowboy
Did that,
hat on, a
did
gold
that season,
chain,
that
a
season
5
2
o'clock
start
shadow.
yet?
No,
Not yet,
I don't
right?
think so.
Okay.
Artie Pasquale got in that. I cast for it. I didn't get a call yet. I hope I get a call.
Yeah, I love it, man. Some
Yeah,
people
it's a
don't
good
like
show.
it. I love it.
I like it.
I think he's
I
great
like
in it. I've always been a big
Yeah.
Stallone.
Did you guys see The Offer?
Yes.
The Offer?
Oh my God, tremendous.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
What's it called? The Offer?
The Offer, the making of The Godfather.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw that.
Unreal.
I was shocked when I saw it.
Unreal.
Yeah, I keep telling everybody to watch it.
It was very good.
Yeah.
So you know what, Joey? A question, and Joey, I'm sure everyone can just chime in on this. So here we are. We have typecasted personalities, right? And
Right.
characters that go on to these movies that are from the mob background and the whole storyline wrapped around that. As generations, we're getting older. How are younger generations going to continue to keep that genre going? Because
That's a good question.
I think we're the last of that breed.
See, that's what what Freddie basically wants to do with the Wise Guy show. Keep keep the culture going.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. But
You mean breed them?
yeah, I mean,
like
yeah.
it.
Well, nowadays
Some
all the kids have
families don't.
feelings.
The kids are on playing with their phones and.
And you
it's
hurt
a whole
their
different
feelings.
world. It's a whole different
You hurt
world.
their feelings,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, hurt their
I can't
feelings.
say that to me. You hurt my feelings.
Oh God.
And one more word out of you, I'm gonna call the police on you.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine?
Could you
My head
imagine?
would have went through the wall. Bang.
Well, bro, I got slapped. I don't even know what I
Oh,
did.
forget it.
I got slapped. I don't even know what
If
I did,
called
bro.
the
You know
police
what I
on
mean?
my mom, she would have whooped me
Can
until
you
the police
imagine?
got there.
Can you
Call
imagine?
police on my mom.
I'm
I wouldn't be
calling
here. I wouldn't be
I'm
here
calling
right now.
DYFS. What? What?
My father would have said you better go with them for protection.
Yeah. right, exactly. If they're
Right.
coming, you better go with them.
It's crazy.
Okay, I'll
crazy.
go on probation for you.
I still don't mess with my dad.
My dad, till the day he died, was the only man I was scared of. Hit like a mule.
Listen, my generation was.
No, I think it's
You
gonna
do
die
bad in
off.
school, you're gonna get a beating.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
If you go out, steal, and get in trouble, you're gonna get a beating.
Exactly.
So
And
I
you
was
ex- and
afraid.
you-
I was
and you-
afraid of my
and you
life.
expected
And
it.
right.
Listen,
But guess
you knew
what?
it
I used to get in
coming.
street fights and be like, bro, my mother hits harder than you.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
My mother would take off her shoes, slap you in the head.
I
and
used-
my mother don't listen.
I used to
buddy.
tell my
You punch me in the
teachers-
face, that was nothing. My mother hits me harder than
Crazy,
you.
yeah.
I used to
What are
tell
you
my
talking
teachers,
about?
please punish me. Just don't call my father.
Right.
Punish
Right.
me. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't. Oh, sure enough.
We used
Crazy.
to take beatings from Chicago police. Like, you want to go to jail? No, because my parents going to know. We'll take the beating.
Yeah.
The teachers used to whack us with the ruler.
Exactly. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because for those of us that grew up in the 80s, I mean, we are a very, very tough generation.
Yeah.
We endured a lot, 70s into the 80s. I'm speaking third party here, but I just want you to know that it was a very tough generation. There were no rules. We were like put out in the street. You came back and
Right.
no one knew where
when
you
the
were.
lights were on, and
Those
that's
nuns,
That's it.
Joey, those nuns and priests in the
Ooh,
school,
they
those
were
are the real,
nasty.
those are the real gangsters.
Oh man.
The nuns. Oh,
Hey,
Uncle
I got
Louis,
cracked a
Brian.
few
Uncle
times.
Louis saying hello to you.
Uncle Louis. Uncle
Louis.
Louis.
Hey, why yo?
give us a call. Call in.
Call in,
Call
guys.
up, yeah.
Give us
Listen,
a call,
I
Louis.
got hit by a nun once.
And you
I
haven't
can't
forgotten.
even tell you what I said back to her.
Oh.
I can't say it. I'm
No,
sorry. I
no,
won't
yeah,
say it.
please don't say
Don't
it.
say it.
We're barely on the air as it is.
She hurt me.
She did.
Yeah, she
Oh,
really
they
hurt me.
they beat the
She
crap.
hit me with a yardstick
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yardsticks,
Right in the,
paddles.
right in the hands.
in the back of the neck.
Oh, Maron.
I'll never forget it. Well, it is
Hey,
what it
Hey,
is.
Alex.
Alex, the chef.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Come on down,
Come
Al.
on down.
see
Bring some
us.
snacks.
Bring some snacks.
Bring some cannoli.
Alex, yes. So
Don't
so,
bring no pizza with ham and
And pineapple.
pineapples.
I remember I got beat up by the priest and the nun in school because there was a joke that I said. It was like, I remember Fridays,
Right.
you couldn't eat meat during Lent.
Right.
which is
and,
what today is.
That's right. That's right. And I said, what kind of meat do priests eat on Friday?
Boys.
None.
Aye.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Oh my God! Yeah.
That's great.
None.
Boom, bang, bing.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's going straight to you know where. He's going.
And I went to public school.
I got
Danger,
in
Will
trouble for
Robinson.
that.
You just did again.
I think we're going to get kicked off this show. Everybody say goodbye. Thank
Grandmother
you, Joe.
twisted my lips. Oh, it was bad.
You should have more than that twisted. So a little bit about Denise. I went to an all-girl private Catholic high school.
I can see that.
I
did.
see that all day.
Yep, I
Those were
did.
the worst.
No.
No, they were the wildest ones.
Yes,
No.
that's
Yeah,
what I
as soon
mean.
as they got out, it was
They
like,
were the
oh
most
my
fun.
God.
So were the Catholic school kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
why?
I went to public school.
Did you?
They were the baddest kids in the neighborhood.
Right.
The Catholic
Someone
school
needs to
girls.
call in and back me up. We weren't that bad.
Yeah,
it was
we
in
were.
it was in Lodi,
I'm talking
New
about the
Jersey.
boys.
The boys. We went to Lodi, New Jersey, and our brother's school was Bergen Catholic,
Right.
because every girls' school had a brother school and vice versa. But I had all nuns when I was there, and during this time of year, which is Lent for the Catholics. That was a very interesting time of year, but I got in trouble often because I did question a lot of the theory and a lot of some of the things I just said.
You were curious.
I was curious,
I didn't see
and
you doing that question.
All the
There was
private
a lot of
girls were
curious Catholic
curious.
girls back when I was growing
Denise,
up.
you grew up in Lodi?
Hasbrook Heights.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Jersey girl.
Yeah,
You know, I live in
well, I
Albert
was,
Park. I'm right next door. Not
that's
too
right.
far, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and then went over to New Jersey into a town called Hasbrook Heights. And I went to school in Lodi, and I went to Seton Hall University in South Orange. So you see, it was
Good school.
private the whole way through.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's interesting that all of the schooling that we had and the taking it from the nuns, and you knew not to answer back, at least where I was, and it was a tough crowd to really be raised in. But I would not change it. Oh goodness. Who is this again?
The Simpsons.
Cousin Vinny, the
Simpsons.
Simpsons. The Simpsons,
That
though.
yardstick gives me the chills.
Yeah, for those who
There
don't.
she is, look.
That's
So
her.
true, though.
Sister Geraldine, I'll never forget her name.
Oh, my aunts.
Yeah, the Sister Geraldine.
No, she's gone.
Oh goodness.
There
So
she
for
is. There
those,
she
There
is.
she is. Look, there's
Get
Sister
down, Joe.
Joe.
Get down.
for
down,
those who
Joe.
are
Eat
not,
That's actual
Eat the
footage.
raisins
I'll
in the
show my cat right there.
meatballs.
I'm just
I
telling
didn't
you.
do it.
You all have to go ahead and make sure you got to see more than just listen. You have to see our
Yeah,
show.
we got it on the website. We have it on all our Facebook pages running. You can't miss it. You
And
gotta
YouTube,
watch
you
it.
can catch us on YouTube
Yeah.
as well. So we want, we want you to comment on our Facebook and our YouTube Live. You can feature, be on our show.
We're getting a lot of comments tonight. I love it.
We love it. Make sure we want you to be engaged with us.
Who's
Nobody's
calling in? Where's
calling.
Ciro?
Where
How
are
come he
these-
ain't
where are
calling?
these
He didn't call
mamalukes?
in.
Why
I
aren't they
don't know.
calling?
Where's Ciro? Ciro, where you at? Call
Where
in.
is Ciro? So,
We're gonna make fun of you.
anybody wants to go ahead and dial in, it's 888-994-4995.
Studio A.
Studio A. A for Apple. We're still wondering, what is in Studio B? Joey, you know?
Studio B.
Studio B.
1997.
Yeah, where's
Denver
Studio B,
Broncos.
Freddie? Freddie.
That's for
what's
the bad
Studio B?
boys, from what I heard.
Studio B is the small one in the front.
Okay.
Yes, it's the bad one. B for bad.
That's a detention studio.
That's-
That's where you put us in detention.
I put y'all in detention in the B, Studio B.
Yeah, it's where we can't bring food.
Yeah, and I can't tell you what happens in there. What?
We can't bring food in there.
Freddie, there's not supposed to be food there, Freddie.
She's got it.
We're going to go to a commercial break to go into the next part of our show. Please stay tuned. Thank you so much, Joey, for being with us.
Oh, that
Make
gives
sure.
me the chills
for
right
having
now. Good one, guys.
Stay tuned, everyone.
The best.
Look at that.
All right, so check it out. We'll be back momentarily. Stick around. Our next show's coming up.
You must be working out. You want that A-list lifestyle? You got to work it out. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome to my paradise. Welcome
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com.
The Hideaway of Palm Beach. Free food all night from our gourmet kitchen. Drink and dance specials all night. Exclusive private VIP rooms. Top shelf bottle specials. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Come meet our top-notch bartenders and servers. And of course, the most beautiful entertainers in Palm Beach. The Hideaway. Palm Beach's hidden gem. The secret is out. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Located at 1152 Old Okeechobee Road, West Palm Beach. Open 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. 7 days a week. The Hideaway of Palm Beach.
Welcome back, everyone.
Are you ready, Denise? Take it away, Denise.
What is Zoo? This is wasn't there a radio show called The Zoo up in New York at
Yes,
some point?
yes, there was.
There was?
The 100.
103, I think 103.5?
Y100, The Zoo?
No.
Z1.
Oh, yeah,
Z100.
KTU.
Oh,
yeah.
listen, we're
Yeah,
The Zoo.
KTU.
Actually,
Z100, that's what it was.
Z100, The Zoo.
Because I had
so-
stickers. I remember they had
Can I
stickers.
see the producer for a second?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
We got an issue. All right.
Well, check
Joe,
the-
you talking?
Check the phone lines. People saying they're trying to call. They can't get through.
Oh, here we go.
Now that Joey's here, somebody might get clipped.
Uh-oh.
Phone lines?
Phone lines.
People's
be
calling,
patient,
they
the
said
phone
they can't get
lines.
through.
So here we
This
go.
guy's got more excuses than
888-994-4995, Studio A.
It must be the people they call it sauce. Yeah. It's those guys.
Those idiots.
Yeah, because you got the
dial the
secret.
right
You got
number.
the
Say
secret
something else.
number.
Good thing.
All right, so we're back, everyone. This is the second part of our show, which is called the Power Hour of the 6th Borough.
Boy, is it going to be power.
It's going to be powered up for sure. But we have our next guest that I've actually had the pleasure to meet through a common friend of ours called John Askew. And he's up in New York, and he's someone that I've known for a while and actually had the really thought enough to introduce us to our next guest called Lisa Wu.
Lisa Wu, where's she at?
Lisa Wu, where is our Lisa Wu? We want to bring her on. Can we, Garcia, bring on her flyer so we can see who she is that we're going to be talking to?
Wu.
Lisa Wu,
Woo,
there
woo,
she
woo.
is.
Hey!
Woo-hoo! Miss Lisa, how are you?
Hi. I'm doing
Give
well.
me a
How
little
are you
volume
guys?
over there, Ken.
Can we have some volume
Just
there? Hold
turn
on
her
one
up, turn
second.
her up.
But,
Lisa.
we're live, so anything can happen.
As
Hi,
you
you
can tell.
guys.
Hi,
All right.
welcome.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. We can have that a little louder. Well, first of all, welcome to the 6th Borough. This is the Power Hour part of our show. And I'm just so excited of the fact that you're here, you're live. We only met so long ago. And here you are right now. And you have so much that we want to share. We want to talk to you. Everyone's wondering, when is Lisa coming on? When are we going to hear more with her? Our listeners and viewers want to know more about her. Well, this is your chance. Again, thank you so much for being here. Lisa,
Thank you
tell
for
us,
having me, you guys. You guys have a very lit show. I love it. I love the energy, everything you guys are doing. I think it's fabulous.
Crazy house over here,
Thank
right?
you, thank you.
It's like the zoo.
Freddie.
It
She
really
was
is like
probably
the
in
zoo.
detention too.
Were you ever in detention? No, I can't see Lisa ever in detention.
Who, me?
No.
Detention? No. I was a favorite student.
See, of
Good
course you were.
girl.
Of course you were.
Cap.
So, Lisa, we know that you're dubbed for being attached to the Housewives of Atlanta. This is something that we can start up and open up with, but most importantly, during this part of our show, we also want to know who you are as a person, where you came from originally, who you were raised, and and we actually have a guest that we want to have bring on our show. But really quickly, tell us a little bit about your background, real quick.
Well, I was born in Inglewood, California, and my dad's Chinese, my mom is Black. I was out there for a while. I think I moved to Atlanta in 89 or 90. And so I've been in Atlanta ever since. And so I go, it's a little feedback. You guys hear that or no?
No.
You have feedback?
No, we're good here. Turn down your volume.
Okay, cool. So, so I'm from Inglewood, California. I used to be a backup dancer, which was fun. And I have to clarify that because one of my good friends said this, so they might think you were a stripper. And, that's okay for some girls, but I was a hip hop backup dancer. And so I was writing films back then and moved to Atlanta, got married to Keith Sweat, have two beautiful sons with him. And pursuing my career, did play back in 89, 90, I think. 91, that Tyler directed, and shot the movie. And so I've been doing this ever since.
So you started your acting career, is that what you said? We're getting a little bit of breakup on your side. So you started your acting career, when did you start your acting career?
Oh my God. Back in 91, maybe, and in a movie that and so I just wrote myself a small part, and it just kind of grew from there. But I started.
What were you a year old when you started your acting career?
Excuse me? Was I what?
Were you a year old when you started your acting career?
I know, right? Thank God. That's great genes. Thank you for that.
Tell us some of the projects. Tell us some of the movies that you've been or projects you've been involved in, and come into how you became part of the Housewives of Atlanta. Give us a little bit of that journey.
Housewives really didn't want actors back then, and so they knew that I had, and so basically they didn't want me to say that I had wrote a movie, had acted, or did a play. So I'm still real estate broker. But I was married on that show. I know I sound like Elizabeth Taylor, right? like oh my God, I like to spectacular. But and Hartwell. So a lot of people basically were like, "Have you met Lisa?" And different people in different cycles or circles, should I say? The professional circle or payment circle, and so I was casted. The other girls kind of knew each other. Nene knew all the girls and basically got all those girls together, and they found me, and so I was casted.
So, when you're doing a show like that, one of the things that I've often wondered, being part of a cast like that, and when you watch the show, it's very tangled. It's very tangled up. There's a lot of temperament, a lot of emotion, a lot of drama, essentially, that goes on.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
was it forced drama or was it real drama?
The first couple of seasons, the first season definitely was organic, and we were just trying to get to know one another. Of course, there's different parts that you have to stage because you're filming it, right? Like I remember there was a scene where Nene was left out at a party, and they're like, well, why would her friend Lisa do that to her? And that was actually the first night I would have met her.
Oh, wow.
So,
They set
yeah.
you up, threw you under the bus.
Yeah, so it's a little
Did you know that? Did you know that,
Yeah,
or
I
that
know.
was? Did you know that it was set up that way, or how did?
No, I didn't know that she was left off the list at all. And so then people were like, well, Lisa, what kind of friend is Lisa? She never went to go look for Nene. Well, I didn't know Nene then. I was going to meet her at the party. So, a lot of this stuff like that. Basically
That's show
for the
business.
first season. It is. But for the first season, it was very organic, other than that, But then the ratings were so high, it was a phenomenon. Everyone was watching. I mean, from Ellen to Tom Cruise to Sandra Bullock. And, everybody was watching the show. And
Me too.
Us
second
too.
season. Yeah, everybody loved it. Yeah, everybody loved it. And so they started stirring the pot a little bit, you know. So yeah, that happens. And the girls, they like it, and so they're vying for that position. So, sometimes they hit.
Was the Housewives of Atlanta the very first reality show like that, or was there one before that? I don't remember
It started with Orange County. So Orange County, they did Orange County first.
But
yes.
the one of Atlanta was one of the first, though, right?
One in Atlanta was one of the first, correct?
Was one of the first, but we were after. It was from a franchise, so Orange County already existed.
Then
Who was
you
the
guys.
most popular though?
Atlanta was popular.
Yeah,
was
well,
the most
Atlanta's
popular.
most. Yeah, yeah.
The Housewives of Miami didn't last that long, right?
No, it didn't.
No.
There's not that many housewives in Miami.
There's not that many housewives here.
Yeah, they cut that short.
The Housewives of New Jersey was the first.
That's on still, right?
That was the
No,
first.
New Jersey wasn't first. Orange County.
It wasn't first?
No, Orange County
Okay.
was first.
Okay.
Look to the guy from New Jersey.
Well,
I
I thought Jersey was the first one.
Jersey guy, what do you
expect? New Jersey.
Yeah, well, we got
Exactly.
Sopranos, right?
He's being partial.
Well,
He's being
no, I'm
partial.
really not. I really thought.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
when you were, how many seasons did you wind up doing with them?
I did some of the third season. I did first and second, and some of the third. And I spot and date every now and then, and visit some friends. And like, God, I miss this. I don't know.
Right.
We have, yeah.
So let me ask you, when you're doing these shows and it's like a live reality TV, are there moments where you just completely forget the camera's there and you're just kind of like or are you always conscious that it's there?
Oh, no, you forget. Yeah. And then, having drinks and, they don't stop encouraging the drinks. So it's you kind of forget that you're like, oh, did I really say that? Yeah.
It happens here.
Yeah.
We get it. It happens here.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I saw the FCC thing. I was like, okay, I was about to say something else, and I caught it. And I was like, okay.
I've never
Good
screwed
catch.
up, just so you know.
Is the majority of the show scripted, even though it's a reality show? Is it scripted somewhat?
I wouldn't say it's scripted.
Well, in regards to
It's,
the subjects that they want you to talk about?
Well, there's storylines, and you find out what's going on in your life. So they say, what's happening with you? What are you working on? What is your love life? And then, of course, they'll say they want to see this,
Right.
Right. Exactly.
They base it off real events, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are they literally following you in your home or while you're shopping or going to the gym?
All day. Well,
Wow.
it depends on what they have to discuss with another castmate. So, but they've been in my house over 2 hours, 14 hours, and you're like ready for them to go,
Yeah.
But that's part of the job.
Right.
Wow.
It really is.
That's crazy.
You're only safe when you go to ladies' room, is that correct? The only time you're allowed to be by yourself or without a camera is the ladies' room, is that?
Well,
No.
yeah, I mean, pretty much. And, and you turn your mic off, like, when you get really good with it, you can cut your own mic off, so.
Really? So you're walking around with a mic around the house?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
We get
And then if
canceled
you're
the
trying
first
to have
hour.
I was going to say, our show would get shut off.
Hour.
Lisa,
They can hear everything.
They
Yeah.
can hear everything. Oh, my
Oh, my
goodness. If it were
gosh.
any of us, we would be canceled right away. I would survive.
Oh, no, they wouldn't cancel you. They probably would like it more.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
drama. We threaten each other here with like raisins and meatballs and
like-
pineapple on
it's like
peanut
we're in Catholic
on
school
pizza,
here.
so that's what we're doing over here.
Don't curse.
We threaten each other. That separates the real Italians from the fake
Put
ones.
raisins in my meatballs.
That's what separates the real Italians from the fake ones, Joe. You know that.
Lisa, what did you say?
What did she say?
What did you say,
I
Lisa?
said, like, when you guys are cursing, you just use initials or something, like if
There you
you're
go.
ready to say
Yeah. Codes.
B-word or.
We're trying to learn substitutions.
Hand signals.
When we don't say anything, when you hear silence, we're actually cursing.
You guys use, like sign language,
Exactly.
That doesn't.
That's it.
No.
We're gonna start
Start
giving
signing.
baseball signals,
Exactly.
Exactly. I had about enough.
That's funny.
I can't get over how beautiful she is. She's
Lisa,
so
you-
exotic,
yeah,
beautiful,
You're stunning.
beautiful.
You're just stunning.
you.
She doesn't have a
Thank you
wrinkle
so
on her
much.
face. It's ridiculous. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Well,
So-
thank God.
She's like magical. Look at her. She's like, what? I woke up like this.
Oh, you guys are teasing me up. You guys are about to go into rip into me or something, right? You're like,
No, if you're-
Stay tuned. It's coming.
No, no.
if you're a hot mess, we would tell you also.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. She's in Atlanta.
You're in Atlanta right now, correct?
I'm in Atlanta. I just flew back in yesterday, actually. I was in Los Angeles. My son is shooting movies out there. So
Oh, really?
Doing Stepmother 1, 2, and 3. That's on Tubi. So Justin Sweat, so make sure you guys catch him in that.
That's what's up. Look at her.
We're
She's
gonna have him on. That's for sure.
she's cross promoting the whole family. She's like, enough about me.
Of
More about my
course.
son. Get it,
What you
girl.
got to do.
So are you gonna talk to him?
Well,
talk
you
to
know,
him and tell him to
I
come on the show?
did a movie.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I
That
did
was
a movie.
smooth?
Yeah, he's definitely coming on.
Yes.
The girls will love him. He's very handsome. He looks, if you think I look
Just
young,
like
he
his
looks really
mother.
young.
Look at her. Looks just like his mother. Whoop, whoop.
I want you to know, Lisa, is of age that we're not going to say what, but for her age, she is.
Oh yeah,
stunning.
don't say it. No, no.
For
I'm not saying
any
anything.
age, she's stunning.
She's 25.
She's
I
25.
had to tell everybody. I'm sorry. She's 25.
Me too.
Exactly.
On one side. Me.
I looked her up.
Yes.
Well, you know, they send me out with those 28 and 38-year-olds, so I have to compete with those girls.
And they still can't
keep your
hang.
Body in shape. I don't know. You're so sweet.
I'm thinking about
you
flying
single?
to
I'm just
Atlanta
kidding.
tonight.
Joey's gonna fly to Atlanta.
I'm thinking about it.
Both Joeys.
Lisa, what do you find
We'll get-
yourself
get there for
working on the
Giuseppe.
most right now? What projects are you focusing your efforts on right now?
You know, from leaving reality television, because I did Hollywood Divas too, and that Carlos King did that show as well, and it followed 5 actresses in Hollywood. And that was a great show. It was fun. It wasn't that much drama. And but right now I'm focused on a lot of acting. You know, you see me more in movies and television than reality. But now I'm doing my own project, like and so excited to do that. Scavenger Hunt is a movie I wrote years ago, and so it's a horror film, and I wrote it open-ended.
Divas.
And yeah, really, really excited about that. So we're about to shoot that probably. Yeah, that's the old picture of the house. Oh yeah, that's Nene. That's kind of funny. That brings back memories.
We had to bring
Yeah,
some.
but definitely my own projects. And then I created a television series called Click. So I'll be filming that after I do Scavenger Hunt. And you're going to be in that too. That's what I was telling you about. So yeah.
Yes, I'm excited to be. That'll be my actually first, I don't know, film debut, so to speak.
Oh,
I've never
nice.
been in a movie. Never.
Well,
I was
really?
in one.
Private movies.
I was in one, and I
The private movies.
You better stop,
Oh
you.
goodness! Now she's starting.
You better
All
stop.
right, I got you.
We need you. We need you over here with us.
I
You
need
fit-
I know
you-
the sites. I can't say the sites, right? So you might get complaints on that too. I know the name
You,
of the sites.
you fit.
right?
You fit right in. You fit right in this crazy crowd. We need you here.
Yes, you do. I just love her. She's great. I love her energy, and I'm very, very proud of your accomplishments. I mean, you know, this Women's Month that we're recognizing the efforts and the achievements of women. This is right in line with what you've done. You've moved yourself through the journey of everything you've. It sounds like you've done everything you've wanted to do and accomplished to now even doing screenwriting and directing and all of that. So that's huge, and congratulations. It really
Thank
is.
you
huge.
so much.
I got a question.
Thank you.
So,
And just oh, go ahead.
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
So, what is your favorite genre of movie, and is there a role that you would like to play in a movie? Like, is there some part or some type of genre that you say, man, I would love to be in this type of movie?
You know, I like them all, honestly. I did play a swinger in a movie, so that.
Oh,
How'd that go?
behave.
Can you get?
Hey, I was in a movie in a
I don't
swingers
believe
club.
you. Can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well,
What was
Is
the
there a
indication
video?
that you were a swinger?
we
Were you on a swing? Was
we were
it?
picking up couples, you know. My
sweet.
husband was a doctor.
What was
Did
that
you have to
movie? What was
rehearse
that movie?
that, or?
Wait a minute. What was that movie called?
That one's called definitely.
Throat.
Yeah, they're all running together. So one of my besties here, he's like definitely divorcing. So yeah, definitely divorcing. And so then I like to play a little crazy or roles that challenge me. Because normally I'm really even kill, just really cool. But I like to play roles that challenge me. So I'd like to play like somebody that's schizophrenic or something.
Oh wow.
Stretch
Like
my
Denise.
chops.
I'm not schizophrenic. Let's get this right.
Oh my God.
No,
Lisa,
Joe,
they
she's
call
a
him a
lunatic,
schizophrenic.
not schizophrenic. It all sounds the same.
That's not schizophrenic. It's multiple personality disorder that
Yes,
she
we're
has.
talking to
Come on.
Denise now. Now we're talking to Steve.
Like that Sybil.
Yes.
But as an actress or an actor, I've often said this: you do have to have a multiple personality ability. You have to step into character, step into the role, right? Would you agree with that? So
No, absolutely, and you can't take yourself so serious because some people are always like how do I look? And that's an actor thought. That's not being the person. So
Take yourself too seriously. That's so true.
Yeah.
you got a great picture.
There they go.
Yeah.
That's the swinger movie?
You guys are really quick.
Yeah, boy, Joe. I love it.
The Housewives.
So yeah,
Oh, that's the
Parr
Housewives.
directed
There's like 8 guys in
I can't see.
Gary
from
That's
there.
a swinger movie. The middle's the gimp.
Lisa,
Yeah.
they're
Oh my
all in the
God.
gutter right now, honestly.
Yeah, so I was a swinger in that movie, so that was really cool.
When you're in character doesn't mean it's reality, So
No, but it's fun.
Yeah.
actually, I wanted to ask that question because it's very much so something also when you're on set with someone for a very long time, there's a lot of romance that can come from working with that person. And I think it's very common, although you're on set. And would you agree with that? Anyone here? I mean, we have plenty of actors in the room.
No, a lot of people do connect on the set. I did this other movie, Professor Mac, where I was dating like 4 or 5 guys, and they were all handsome. And so it's funny because they were like, "What are you doing after this?" I'm like, getting ready for the next scene for the next day because I was the lead in it. So it was like I'm dating all these guys, but it's not romantic at all. It's a bunch of lights. I mean, you do, sometimes you do kiss, and and then when you're cool, you want to hang out. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing after this? So that happens.
The day is so long too. Everybody's so tired afterwards too. It's a long day.
Yeah, it's a long.
Yes.
Well, imagine what she did with having a mic attached to her near 24/7. That's a long day. I mean, there's no breaks.
I think I enjoy being on the set. You get your breaks. In your trailer and relax.
Do you have any plans of coming down to South Florida?
Absolutely, very soon.
All right, make sure you come by.
How about tomorrow night?
Make sure you come by and see us.
Joe wants to fly in.
Save me a flight.
Joe wants to fly in.
Let me know now. I won't,
He's single and he's looking to mingle. He wants to do a documentary on the back, behind the scenes on your little swingers.
By the way, there ain't any romance in my movies. They're all wise guys.
Yeah.
Mob guys.
They're all
So
wise
he ain't going that way.
They're like, Vinny, dig a hole.
Yeah.
You know what?
There's no romance going on.
In
No.
my movies, I think in the squad, I think is the only where I have like a kind of girl that I flirt with. But other than that,
What's his name?
I'm just killing people. I don't remember her name. Oh, his name.
You're just killing people.
Well, and arresting them because I'm a detective. So.
Yeah, I get a lot of romantic roles.
Do you think that that's because that's where you've had your niche? Because you do get characterized, or should I say, you get
Typecast.
Thank
She
you.
could
The
get
word
typecast.
typecasted. That's the word.
Because I think her look is so diverse.
Love story.
Well, I think that's what it is. Yeah, and so then I did something else where I was in prison. What I played, Tails. It was a season of Tails, and I had my hair braided in cornrows, and I had on an orange jumpsuit. And if you change my hair color, then sometimes I'll look Spanish, and then sometimes I look, So it's cool that I'm able to change the look based on your hair, and so they don't really know. So actually, they send me out ethnically ambiguous, so they can't tell really what you are.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I would think she couldn't be typecast because you can change her look very easily.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. You've been such a breath of fresh air. We love your character, your personality. You are a great fit. You're now part
really want you here with us.
You fit right in, and I want you
here
here.
and see you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
We welcome you. We love you having you being with us today. I look forward to working with you personally. So, Godspeed. Great work, and we'll be in touch. Thank you so much for being on with us.
Thank you.
Bye, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a beautiful lady.
Oh, just
Awesome.
stunning. Just stunning. Look at that smile. We're very fortunate to have had her on the show, and so I'm going to be working with her for the first time on set, and I'm excited.
Wow.
That's cool.
Excellente.
I am excited.
All right, I guess we're going to go to break in a couple of minutes.
We're going to go to break in a couple minutes,
And-
but do we want to bring
You want to
our
bring
guest-
Ciro on first? and
Let's
he
bring
can
on
hold
Ciro. Let's bring
Ciro,
on
you
Ciro.
there? Hello? Ciro.
Hello.
There he is. Hey, Ciro, on the line we have
Hey,
Ciro DiPaggio.
Ciro.
Cheeto.
My man.
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing good. Thank you so much for dialing in.
And thank you for holding so long.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you
it.
for holding so long. We have a hard time sometimes
okay.
just managing that time slot. But we have Joey Cat with us here today, and we talked about the Mob King and where you're doing that, and his role in the Mob King, and talk to us. What's going on in the world, and where are you with the Mob King? And Joey, jump right in.
I think May, right, Ciro?
Okay, well, the Mob King has been acquired domestically and internationally by two different distribution companies, and there's going to be a theatrical release in select cities at the end of May, and then, of course, it'll be on all the different streaming outlets and stuff like that, and pretty much worldwide saturation with it, over the course of the next few months.
Awesome.
Bingo.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Joey, what role did you play
Yeah,
in
it
Mob
came out
King?
really good.
I'm called
I played-
Tank. My name is
Oh.
Tank, and I'm in jail.
Okay.
So actually, I think I'm the first face you see in the movie. I think, right, Ciro? Robert Lasardo.
Well, yeah, we see some extras. We see some extras playing basketball. and stuff,
and
but yeah, I think
it's
you're the
a
first one to
really
speak.
cool scene. And
Kind of sets the tone.
Yeah.
yeah, it sets the tone for
Yeah.
Mike White, right?
That's right.
Ciro?
Mike White?
Mike White.
That's Ciro's character.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Mike White.
Okay. That's Ciro's character. So for those of you that are listening, we actually had Ciro DiPaggio on our show going back some time ago. I think on it would be, you know what, Ciro? You were one of the first ones actually early on in the show to come on.
Right,
And
when we-
here
when
we
we
are.
first
Actually, I
came
think it
together.
might be a year ago.
Probably close to a year, right,
I think
Ciro?
it was,
Yeah.
close to it, yeah.
Well,
Hey, we
I-
need you back.
Yeah,
We need you back
I was on
on.
before you.
On my
I
first
was on
show,
before
he
you
was
guys.
here.
I was on before you guys became the #1 nationally syndicated show in the world, and I'm
Woo!
happy to
Ciro,
be on.
hold on.
Hold on.
Don't go,
Don't go away.
Ciro,
We'll be
stay
right
on.
back momentarily. Don't go away.
We got FCC.
6th Borough, baby. Let's go.
WWNN Pompano Beach, WIRK HD3 Indiantown. Programming paid for by Vic Canales Media Group. Broadcasting from the Robes Studio. Injured recently? Call the Robes Law Group, where winning is a habit. 561-570-5700. 561-570-5700. Robes, winning for you and our community. Your home for the true oldies channel. After our previous all-time record-breaking attendance concert, we're back. This time with a Motown tribute. The True Oldies Channel and Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation present the last show of the Carlin Park After Dark concert series. And we've left the best for last. On Saturday, April 8th, come see one of the most exciting and vibrant shows yet with Legends of Motown with the Crush Party Band. Get ready to dance the night away to some of the greatest Motown hits of all time. The Crush Party Band's Legends of Motown will take you on a trip through some of the greatest songs of the 60s and 70s. This free show is open to the public, but VIP pod seating is also available for purchase at TrueOldiesFLA.com. Don't be left out. It's the grand finale of the Carlin Park After Dark concert series. Saturday, April 8th at the Seabreeze Amphitheater in Jupiter, 750 South State Route A1A. Brought to you by Margaritaville at Sea, Sloman's 1-800-ALARM-ME, the Robes Law Group, the Jupiter Joe Money Show, online at jupiterjoe.com, and the True Oldies channel. For more information or VIP seating, visit TrueOldiesFLA.com. Alexa rocks, and now so do you.
How can I help you?
Just say, Alexa, play True Oldies FLA.
Okay, playing it now.
Now, you've got the good time oldies.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com.
The Hideaway of Palm Beach. Free food all night from our gourmet kitchen. Drink and dance specials all night. Exclusive private VIP rooms. Top shelf bottle specials. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Come meet our top-notch bartenders and servers. And of course, the most beautiful entertainers in Palm Beach. The Hideaway. Palm Beach's hidden gem. The secret is out. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Located at 1152 Old Okeechobee Road, West Palm Beach. Open 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. 7 days a week. The Hideaway of Palm Beach.
Welcome, Power Up Hour. Absolutely incredible. We got shenanigans going on right now. Kenny, what's going on, buddy? Power Up Hour, baby. Let's go. Denise, are you around? Joe, where's Denise?
Well,
Joe,
Denise
where's
is
Denise?
Denise is kind of occupied right now, but we're going to go back to Ciro on the line. I'm sitting here with Joey, preview an upcoming show soon to be made.
Say that again.
The Joey and Joey show.
JoJo show.
So, Ciro, you still there, brother?
No, I'm here.
Good. Thank you, man, for holding again. Joey?
Zero.
It's all good. Yeah, man.
Listen, Julio and Tank will be getting out of jail for Mob King 2, you know.
Yeah, well, you never know what's going to happen.
That's it.
Well, I just want to say I've known
I will.
I've known Ciro a very long time, and I know how hard he's worked to get this done. And I'm very proud of him. We all are. That
Absolutely.
It's finally coming into fruition. I know you went through a lot. You went through a lot of rocky roads, brother, but you hung in there, and you came out like you always do,
Like a
champ.
trooper, like a trooper.
Yep.
Yes.
I appreciate you both.
So we got the national and international release coming up soon. I can't wait for that. And what you got some things working too, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of doors have opened now. Once you get to the tables of the big boys, they always want something more. So now things are, finally humming along, and people requesting things that I've put together and things that I can't put together. So there's a lot of stuff happening.
Right. I know you got some really cool looking projects coming up. We talk a lot. I follow you, and you got some really good stuff coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. I signed a deal with Buffalo 8, which is a large company. They're seeking, as we speak, networks to run the series pilot that I have, Silent Partners, which you're pretty familiar with, Joey, about Dave Icavetti and stuff like that.
Yes.
And
Gary Pastor,
so I got that.
My man.
Yeah, he's in Silent Partners. He plays Fat Dave. And,
great actor.
and then I also got a couple of other different entities that are putting together some debt financing. Movies get made that way. They don't get made the way that I made them, because when you're trying to make stuff from the dirt, you have to get people in whatever walks of life you can to be able to put it together so that you can find it. But once you get with something under your belt that people can look at, then all of a sudden they teach you how everything works. And everything's about debt financing, tax credits, tax breaks, all this other kind of stuff to put together.
Exactly, yeah.
Big budgets for movies. So there's a couple of production houses that are working on that for Silent Partners as well. And, a couple other things. I'm filming at the end of the month another pilot that I've created with my partner Jokes and Jay Bishop called Cherry Pickers. And that's basically how people like, in the industry, these big shots, they kind of cherry pick people's ideas off of IMDb or off of YouTube. And, the smaller guys got no way to really say anything about it or do anything about it. But these guys, because they got the wallets, they got the connections, they can say, oh, this is a good idea. Let me just replace this name and that name, and it'll take off, i.e. Mob King, Tulsa King type thing. So, we're going to do a little cherry picking comedy based on, this one guy that goes around picking people's ideas off, and, he picks off my idea, and, it goes from there.
Cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good concept, yeah.
All right, my man. Well, listen, I really appreciate you calling in and waiting. I really want you to come back. So we'll talk this week. I want to get you to come on the show live again.
All right, guys. You know how I feel about both of you. So I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you, man.
We got to do dinner soon. I'm in Florida.
I'll be anytime, man. You know where
All
I'm
right,
at.
brother.
All right, talk to you soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was Ciro DiPaggio, man. Good luck to him.
Now, Joe, real quick before we go anywhere, I know you're in the movie. What did you play, Joe Rubo?
Me?
Yeah, were you in?
I was in the original, the first Mob King.
Yeah, it was like the
The series, yeah, a
Yeah.
pilot. It was I played I forgot who I was. I think I was one of the bosses.
You were one of the bosses of another
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the
Kenny,
shot.
were you in that movie?
No, I never worked with
Yeah.
Cyril.
I never worked with
But
him either.
I've known Ciro for a very
We're
long
not
time.
Italian enough, I guess.
I've known him for over 30 years. We grew up together.
Oh, is that what
so
it
I know
is?
him a long time.
So he didn't
but-
pick you because you're a good actor. He picked you because you knew you. Yeah. Anyway.
Exactly.
But anyway,
I've been at the acting game a long time.
oh, but you're a legend, bro.
I'm a
Are you
big
kidding
fan.
me?
Thank you.
I'm a big fan.
I'm a big
so you
fan,
know,
too,
you guys
man.
know we have a
What can I say
really,
about you?
really.
We got something really crazy
Cool new
going on
guest.
over here.
You know something? Where is Denise right now,
Yeah,
Kenny?
Denise is we've
Very
got Denise-
busy, laying down on her back.
What a girl. Hey, the rent's not going to pay itself. The show's going to be syndicated. Let's go. Somebody, quick. We need sponsors.
So we are here with Chef Karma, who has actually modeled for me before. She's a beautiful woman who has a unbelievable talent with being a chef.
Hello. What's up? It's your girl, Chef Karma. I am the owner of Pretty Chefs International. And in the beautiful light of St. Patrick's Day, I have Denise as my amazing model for Body Sushi.
So normally should
do like a
should
green
be
screen thing
not,
with
the
that.
models are not dressed and wrapped in saran wrap?
So
Hold on, Joe. I got to get with the saran wrap. Pay attention. Let me say that again. Let me just say it again, Joe. Let me just say, Joe. So normally, Joe, if we got a regular model, she would be covered and then just wrapped in saran wrap. She would be like
She's
90.
not actually wrapped in saran wrap.
Oh, yeah.
For Naked Body Sushi, this is a very amazing, culinary artistry. And what we normally do is we cover her body with the nori, and then
What's his name? What's that?
Nori, it's seaweed.
Oh,
Seaweed,
okay.
It's Japanese. Hello,
Oh.
how you doing?
Oh, hey, huh?
I'm going to make something very nice for you tonight.
Say it, huh?
But in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I have some very delicious exotic sushi rolls that I'm going to place on her along with my amazing hibachi rice bowls. So you guys pay attention and learn.
Corned
Can
beef
I
and
have my
cabbage.
fresh basil, please?
Corned beef and cabbage sushi.
Just let me know when the
Let's
buffet
go.
opens.
I have my fresh basil.
Let's go, leprechaun.
Nico,
I don't know
Lining
if I
up
can
for
do
the
this with
buffet.
two
Call me when the
hands,
buffet
but,
opens.
I'm going to go ahead and set this down so that I can So, okay, you hold that. Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and decorate her. With some
So is that
beautiful-
fresh
this is
basil?
fresh basil.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Smells good.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Minga, it smells just like raisins in the meatballs,
Again,
cuz.
I'm going with the raisins.
Bazanigo.
So what I normally
Got to put that in the
do,
gravy too,
You
you
know,
know.
since COVID came around, is I actually don't put it on the model's body. I use my bamboo sticks. So I pull these.
Right on the, oh, look at it, right on the, right. Joe?
And I mean, this is
I
a
didn't say
very
anything.
beautiful canvas to work with. So I'm
Right in the
very,
baby maker.
very impressed. See, normally my model has more of a flat canvas right here. So I don't know. We're gonna try our best.
She's scaling the mountains.
Those are real, those are real expensive. Be
She's
careful.
scaling the mountains.
Sorry, I gotta stay right here.
Rice balls. There it is. Let's go. Joe, you're up next.
So for those of you on the radio right now, she is placing bamboo all over Denise's body. So to lay out the food, she's got basil laid around her. Denise is wearing a
Denise,
tight
you look
green
very
dress.
nervous. Why?
Basil.
And then what do we eat the food off for her?
Yes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to place these very beautiful and amazing rice bowls.
Vinny's about to get so
Joe, you're
jealous.
right.
Here. So these rice bowls, I did jerk steak and curry chicken. Also sweet chili chicken, so you get fresh romaine lettuce. You get, of course, Karma's crazy rice. It comes with smoked sour cream, fresh tomatoes, sliced tomatoes, and also pink radishes. So they're very, very delicious.
Karma, what's your chef Karma? What's your background?
So I am from the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. I am one of 12 kids.
Wow.
I'm the black sheep, so I'm always here.
All the kids are white then? What do you mean you're the black sheep? What's going on here? Were you
Well,
adopted? What do mean, girl?
I'm normally the one always around doing things. I should have like my whole tribe behind of me, but I have one little one over there that I made, so that's good.
You build your own army.
I definitely
too.
built my own army. I'm gonna put this right here in between.
Do you
So
put, like, an
there
app-
we have these very delicious rice bowls. Now, so in the spirit of St. Patty's Day, I made some green sushi. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place these right on top of Denise. And of course, you have to make sure you have your edible flowers because you want to make
careful where you
sure
put
that it looks
those edible
really
flowers.
pretty.
Do you put like an apple in her mouth, or what's going on here?
Vinny, you're drooling.
Gotta be really careful.
He hasn't had sushi in a while.
I'll
He's
keep
all
him
backed
on.
up from the meatballs.
So I have some very delicious jerk sauce and sweet chili sauce so that you guys can make sure you try that out because that's super delicious.
And where do you put that jerk sauce?
You can put it wherever you want. Baby.
Yeah, baby.
Put it wherever you want. And then I have these amazing shrimp chips. So you guys can grab that and
Yeah,
try
what are
it.
those chips? What are
Kenny,
those?
Yeah, these are
Would that be a
actually
face
shrimp
decoration?
chips. They're very delicious.
Shrimp chips.
Yes, you can just go ahead and dip them in your sauce. Oh, hold on. And of course, I have green because it's St. Patty's Day.
How cute. She's keeping the theme alive, folks. I'll tell you that right now.
No, I made sure that I wanted to make sure that I
Are you
had,
Irish? Because you look a little Irish
Well,
to me.
I don't know. I might have had some Irish
In you, that a girl. That a girl. We're close. Thank you so much.
31
You
flavors,
just
baby.
lost the show. I'll tell you. Thank you so much. She had Irish in her. Was it a midget or what's going on exactly?
Yeah, I do like midgets.
Oh, don't make Denise laugh because she loves midgets.
Yeah, you can't bounce the sushi.
Yeah, bounce that
You're supposed
sushi.
to stay still for
Yeah.
2 hours because normally we do 2 hours of free sushi at my restaurant. It's called Casa de Karma. It's located in Fort Lauderdale, right off of Commercial and Powerline, 4900 Powerline Road. So you guys come on and you can get all the body sushi that
Do you have
want.
social media? Can they follow you?
Of course. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Pretty Chefs International. And you can also follow my page at Casa de Karma. And we have some really amazing, it's all about the experience. Okay, now I can go. Hold on, let me get these off.
Yeah, take off those gloves so we get a little more comfortable. Get it, girl.
Yeah, let me get a little bit
Whoop,
pressure.
whoop, whoop. All right, put the dipping sauce in Denise's mouth. The dipping sauce.
So I mean, that would be a great idea. That would be a great idea.
I want to come alive, sweetheart, with Denise.
So I have
all over
some.
her face.
Yes. Wow. See, I'm not gonna do her like that because I feel like
Look at her.
I feel like
the sushi jump
if you
around.
make her laugh and my sushi roll
sir.
falls, I'm gonna be
Listen,
super
you
mad.
keep making it laugh. That sushi's gonna
No,
start
but
flying.
these are my exotic sushi rolls. So these sushi rolls actually come with fried chicken, and it also comes with curry squash, along with pickled onions, and of course, Karma's crazy sauce. So I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this. So I'm gonna find my first candidate.
Yeah,
Vinny, come on, come on. Let's go.
Hey, Joe.
Body sushi is amazing. It's super fun. It's a great experience.
Come on, Vinny.
You know, I didn't do it before either.
You never did it before? Chef Karma, how did you get into doing this?
So I just always wanted to make sure that people had like a very unique experience. So I was like, oh, you gotta break those open. Yeah. No. Grab one.
Give him a fork.
And dip it. Use your hands if you got to.
It's not like, raisins in my
Raisins in the sushi.
Yeah.
Just grab the one that's working.
You're no good with those things. Neither am I.
Get some sauce. Get some sauce. Yeah, that's a little sweet chili
Drip on the
sauce.
sauce, yeah.
Yes.
Come on,
yes.
Vinny, get it together.
Yummy.
Attaboy, Vinny, right down your throat.
How's that fish?
Yes.
Good?
So that is what we're all about.
Does it taste better that it's off of her, or how does it's an experience?
It's delicious.
Oh, it's delicious.
People always get
Not
scared when
delicious.
they hear sushi because they're like, oh my God, it's raw. So I definitely created these exotic rolls because I wanted you to, just be able to experience this without being scared.
Sure.
So whenever I say it's fried, they love it.
Oh, word, that's what's up.
So a little fried chicken, a little fried shrimp, a little
So
fried
does
lobster.
And then in regards to the model itself, how long did that person stay there? Like
So
an hour, couple
normally
hours?
the model has to actually not blink for 2 hours.
Oh my
Right, no
God.
blinking and no breathing.
No blinking or breathing for 2 hours. And basically, I just roll the sushi because normally the model does come out and she has nipple covers
Sure, of course.
and her underwears.
Absolutely.
And then I cover her body and I give her like a really nice bathing suit out of the seaweed. The nori, that's what we roll the sushi in.
Sure.
And I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, people love it. For 2 hours, like, I have a sunset music brunch every Saturday at my restaurant. We have about 800 people every Saturday.
Wow.
And let me tell you, for 2 hours, man, I don't ever stop rolling sushi and they don't never stop eating. So bring your chopsticks.
How on earth do you get somebody to not blink for 2 hours?
That was,
Well,
a
that was a
joke.
joke.
on here?
That was a joke, Kenny, but thanks a lot for coming out.
Like, I might have to put the sushi on her eyelids now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Go to sleep.
Which is wonderful.
Listen,
I wonder why the show's
wow.
running so smooth. Let me tell you right now, the show is running so smooth.
Don't say
Well,
that.
I love my body sushi
Denise is
model.
stopping and be like, let me ask you a question. What are you doing? Do you work here? Or she's an interviewer. It's crazy.
But this is great. I'm so happy to, be a part of, what you guys are doing. I think what you guys are doing is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
all Denise's idea. It's all her fault. Don't even let.
I
don't
know,
talk to her. I'll
I
talk
know.
to
That's
her.
why I stuck with you,
Oh,
baby.
there it is, girl.
So you guys all can come to my restaurant. Food on me. I got you
That's
guys.
what's up. So,
Studio,
anybody
not
else
the
come up?
viewers. Y'all got to pay.
Kenny, do you want to come up and have a piece of sushi? Joe,
Come on, you have to at least try.
Joe, do you want to come up and have a piece of sushi? Frank?
Here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna come around this
All right,
side.
but I figured we'd film them real quick, sticking it down. Oh, you want me to go to commercial?
Another commercial?
Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Y'all gonna miss me eating off Denise. Sorry.
All right, so check it out. We'll be back momentarily. Let's go. Power up hour, baby.
RD Promo is the premier source of unique and captivating promotional products. Whether you need gifts for trade shows, corporate giveaways, holidays, or something in between, RD Promo is committed to the best services and products for our clients. Our expert account representatives are committed to your satisfaction and are prepared to help you find the promotional bags, gift items, and products you need. Our compelling corporate gifts meet high-quality standards and are designed to work for every budget. RD Promo makes promoting your business affordable, efficient, and fun. We work with high-end clients, advertising, and marketing firms alike to craft successful marketing campaigns for brands. Small businesses, major corporations, and multinational Fortune 500 companies have trusted us for their promotional product needs. Call 1-855-915-7377 or visit our website at rdpromo.com.
The Hideaway of Palm Beach. Free food all night from our gourmet kitchen. Drink and dance specials all night. Exclusive private VIP rooms. Top shelf bottle specials. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Come meet our top-notch bartenders and servers. And of course, the most beautiful entertainers in Palm Beach. The Hideaway. Palm Beach's hidden gem. The secret is out. The Hideaway Palm Beach. Located at 1152 Old Okeechobee Road, West Palm Beach. Open 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. 7 days a week. The Hideaway of Palm Beach.
Welcome back to the Power Hour. Absolute craziness going on here right now. To all the viewers and all the listeners, welcome back to 6th Borough and the Power Hour. And we got our co-host Denise back. Take it away, Denise.
Well, there you have it, folks. I have stooped to a whole different level in this show.
I ate food off Denise. I just want everybody to know that.
I didn't even get a chance to. I had to go back to commercial.
Let me tell you, this is delicious, but it's more fun eating it off you.
Well, I tell you, I've known Chef Karma for a good couple of years now, and her story is just amazing. I mean, talk about overcoming and reinventing. And once again, the Power Hour recognizes someone that has had success and also now had to reinvent herself as a female and as a chef. She was also a contestant on Chopped as well, the show Chopped, and she was a contestant on there.
Oh, yeah?
And
She was the ring girl for Celebrity Boxing's match in Atlantic City, and she in the competition that she had, she wore a Mag Chop bathing suit and won that competition.
Oh, yeah,
look at that.
I've worked with her for a while.
I'll tell
She's
you
an
what,
amazing person.
This is delicious.
Yeah, her
No, she has her
food,
own restaurant. She's legit. I mean, besides being beautiful, she's
I will be at
legit.
your restaurant, honey, for sure.
And you know what I gotta say? I love that she's got her daughter here. She's teaching
Yes.
her the ropes. She's showing her how to do things. I mean, that's
what's up.
parenting
It's
at
a
its
hands-on
greatest
mom.
right there.
There's
Yes.
only one answer for that, and that's clearly you couldn't find a babysitter. But other than that, what you guys thought it was?
She
she's
created
a good
a
mom? Is that what
people.
you
She
thought, 'cause
created
she's
a
good
person
mom?
and-
No, couldn't find a baby. It's Friday night, baby. Let's go.
St. Patrick's Day on a Friday night.
Friday,
There's
St.
no
Patrick's Day
sitters.
on a Friday night. It's our time and a half.
So just to make sure everyone knows that you can actually experience her cuisine, her creativity, from the body sushi to all of her dishes. I've tasted so many of her dishes. I've actually been on set with her, and I've actually disrupted some of the dishes because I started eating it and I wasn't supposed to. But
I am
honestly,
now?
like you are right now. But I'm so proud of Chef Karma. Once again, it's Casa Karma. You can go on having her. You can actually go to the website and find her as well. It's International Pretty Chef. And you can there she is right there. You can find her and go to the new places she has. She actually has a truck as well. There it is. It's a mobile hibachi truck, and they do private chefs and catering events. And she's just been so creative and never has given up her dream. Never.
Her
Keep it
restaurant
going,
is
girl.
in
You're doing
Fort
a great
Lauderdale.
job.
It's at the corner
Yes.
of Commercial and Powerline.
Yes, on the corner of Commercial and Powerline is her restaurant, and that's Saturday afternoons for brunch. So, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our show this evening.
What a show tonight.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Absolutely
show.
incredible.
It was
Joey.
a
Thank you all for coming.
Great show,
thank you
Joey.
for
Thanks
doing
a lot.
Frank. Thank you for being here.
Joey,
Absolutely.
Frank.
And I want to one more time go ahead and thank my crew for doing everything they do. I'm so happy to have them in my world. Everyone, have a great weekend. Stay safe and wait to see you next Friday night. Stay
Happy St.
tuned.
Patrick's
Be here
Day.
next
Let's
week.
go. Yalla Mali God. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you so much. Until next week, go with the name you know, the 6th Borough Power Hour.
You got to
Now
work
you
it out.
know.
Welcome to my
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were